The world's youngest billionaire CEO, Alexander Reed, known for his ruthless business deals and icy demeanor, walked into an upscale restaurant that his empire secretly owned but never visited. Yet on this very day, fate had scripted something far beyond corporate boardrooms and million-dollar negotiations, because hidden in the hum of clinking glasses and polite chatter was a fragile truth about his own life that even money couldn't control. His only son, Ethan, a quiet, gentle boy with special needs, had been brought here by his caregivers for a change of environment, unaware that danger lurked when a group of spoiled rich teens began mocking him, laughing cruelly at the way he fidgeted with his toy car and struggled to form words. And just as the boy's eyes welled with tears, unable to defend himself, a waitress named Lily, dressed in a plain black uniform, stepped in with a courage that shocked everyone, shielding Ethan with her arms and speaking in a voice steady as steel, warning the teenagers that if they dared hurt the boy again, they would have to deal with her. And in that electrifying moment, Alexander entered the room, watching the scene unfold. His billion-dollar world colliding with the raw humanity of a woman who had nothing yet stood up for everything. And as silence rippled through the restaurant, the entitled teens scattered, muttering under their breath, leaving Lily kneeling beside Ethan, comforting him with words no therapist had ever thought to use, words filled with kindness and patience, while Alexander, usually unreadable, felt something stir in his chest that no business victory had ever given him. Because here was a woman risking her job to protect a boy she didn't even know was the heir to a vast empire. And instead of anger or dismissal, his reaction stunned not only Lily but everyone who later heard the story, for the billionaire who was once labeled cold and distant publicly thanked her, promoted her on the spot, and offered her a position as Ethan's personal guardian, ensuring she would never struggle with bills or obscurity again. And as days turned into weeks, the bond between Lily and Ethan grew so strong that Alexander himself, despite his iron walls, began to soften, watching his son laugh in ways he hadn't seen since his late wife's passing, realizing that love, protection, and loyalty could never be bought, only earned. And soon rumors swirled that the CEO who once measured people in profits had fallen for the waitress who had measured his son's worth in humanity. But more shocking than the gossip was Alexander's own transformation. At board meetings, he now spoke of ethics. In press conferences, he credited his son and Lily for teaching him values beyond money. And in the quiet corners of his heart, he began to see Lily not as an employee, but as the woman who had saved his family from emotional ruin, while Ethan, once shy and bullied, thrived under her encouragement, painting, reading, even speaking more fluently, his laughter echoing through the billionaire's mansion like a priceless melody. And the city that once saw Alexander Reed as untouchable began to whisper a new story, not of wealth but of redemption, of a CEO humbled by a waitress's bravery and a child's innocence, proving to millions that sometimes the richest people are those who dare to protect, to love, and to stand up when others look away. And so the tale spread across social media, capturing hearts worldwide, not as a fairy tale but as a powerful reminder that humanity outshines fortune. And that day, when a billionaire caught a waitress protecting his special son, his stunned reaction didn't just change their lives, but inspired countless others to believe in kindness again.